Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolfe Pit. Today I'm going to show you how to make the most tender, juicy, smoky, and delicious pulled pork you've ever had. And I'm going to do it on a Weber Jumbo Joe. So let's get started. I have a 6.5 pound bone-in pork shoulder, also known as the Boston butt, and I'm going to liberally rub this with Wolfe Rub Original. You can use your favorite rub. I have the Jumbo Joe set up for indirect cooking with lump charcoal and applewood chunks on one side, and we'll put the meat on the opposite side. The key to doing a long, low, and slow cook on a kettle grill is to only light enough charcoal in the beginning to bring your grill up to temperature. The remaining coals will gradually burn and maintain temperatures throughout the cook. And I do things just a little bit different than most people is I put my meat on and then light the coals. This way you control the heat on the way up without overshooting your target temperature and then fighting to get him back down. So after I've added the Boston butt, I'm going to take my hand torch and light a small spot of charcoal, and we're going to leave it go for about 1 minute right in that one spot. That one small little spot is going to gradually grow, but it will only grow as fast as I let it through vent control. The more oxygen you give it, the faster it's going to burn, and the more fuel you're going to burn. You're going to have to reload. Insert the meat probe, making sure you're not touching the bone. It will give you inaccurate reading. Insert your pit probe through one of the top vents and close your top and bottom vents down 75%. Now is when you have to be patient and just leave your hands off the grill. Don't shoot for an exact temperature, otherwise you're going to drive yourself nuts. Shoot for a temperature range. Like today, I'm going to cook in the 275 to 325 degree range. Now if your temperatures go a little higher or a little lower, leave it alone. It's not a big deal. The more adjustments you make, or every time you open up that lid, the more frustrated you're going to get with your temperatures. So just let the cooker do what it's supposed to do, and it will. Now just sit back with a cold beer and enjoy the 67 degree February day. After 6 hours, you can see how little fuel we burnt. We still have enough for probably another 2 or 3 hours. After 9 hours, our pork is done. I did have to add 2 handfuls of lump charcoal towards the last hour of the cook to maintain temperatures. But overall, with proper airflow, I use very little fuel. After resting for a couple of hours wrapped in foil, we're ready to pull our pork. We'll remove the bone first. Well, it just practically fell out. Grab 2 forks and start pulling away. Once all the meat is pulled, I'm going to season it up with a little Wolfe Rub mold. And get our hands back in here, get everything all mixed up. All the pork is pulled and seasoned. Now we're ready to make a sandwich. There you have it. Tender, juicy, smoky, and delicious pulled pork. Dress up your sandwich how you like with your favorite sauce and homemade slaw, and it's time to eat. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you give this a try, and we'll see you next time.